Patrol, Nickelodeon, 5-minute stories collection. Rubble's Big Wish. Rocky and Rubble were helping Farmer Owl sort through some old stuff in his barn. Rubble dug into a pile of toys. "Hey, a jack-in-the-box," he said. "I'm going to clean it up and play with it." He yawned. "Right after I take a little nap." Rubble curled up next to the toy, and soon he was asleep. He began to dream. The jack-in-the-box started to jump around. Rubble turned the box handle and music began to play. And then a genie popped out of the box. Rubble and Rocky gasped. "Pleased to meet you," the genie said. "I'm Jeremy the Genie. Since you let me out of that box, you get 3 wishes. What would you like?" Rubble said, thinking. "What do I really want?" "I know, a bone that will last forever." Jeremy led Rubble and Rocky outside, where there was plenty of room. "Grant this wish to a pup so clever. 1 big bone that'll last forever," the genie chanted. The genie used his magic to make a giant bone appear in the sky. "Wow, my wishbone," Rubble said. The bone hovered in the air for a moment, but then it fell onto the barn. Crash! It was stuck in a big hole in the roof. "I just graduated from genie school," Jeremy admitted, "so I'm new at this." Farmer Owl ran out of his barn and stared at the giant bone. "Don't worry, Farmer Owl," Rubble said. "We'll get Ryder." Rubble and Rocky ran to the lookout. They told Ryder about the genie and the bone that broke the roof of Farmer Owl's barn. "We'll take care of it," Ryder promised. "No wish is too big, no pup is too small." Ryder called the other members of the Paw Patrol and came up with a plan. They all hurried back to the barn. "Rubble," Ryder said, "use your crane to lift the bone off the roof." "Rubble on the double," the pup exclaimed. Rubble lowered his claw to grab the giant bone. Then he raised it out of the hole in the roof. "Good job, Rubble," Ryder shouted. "Okay, Skye," Ryder called. "You can fly Rocky and his supplies up there now." "You got it, Ryder," Skye answered. She flew her helicopter to the roof, carrying Rocky on a platform. Rocky had some old cupboard doors and shingles with him to repair the hole. "Green means go," Rocky howled. "Hammer," Rocky said. His backpack opened, and a hammer popped out. He started hammering the old cupboard doors over the hole in the roof. "Wow," Jeremy said. "I can help with that." Using his genie magic, Jeremy floated the shingles into place. Rocky nailed them down in record time. The roof was fixed. "Good as new," Farmer Owl said. "Thank you, Paw Patrol." Rubble set the giant bone on the ground. He and the other pups ran over to it. Rubble gave it a lick. "Yummy," he said. "It's so big. It will last forever. I'm happy to share it with my friends." Jeremy told Rubble he still had 2 wishes left. As Rubble thought, he wandered around, not watching where he was going. Sploosh! He slipped and fell into a mud puddle. "Yuck!" Rubble said. "Now I know what I want. I wish for the super bubbliest bubble bath ever. This pup likes it in the tubbly. Make it warm and super bubbly," Jeremy chanted. Rubble's bubble bath was so bubbly. 1 giant bubble formed around the top and lifted it into the air. "I think I'm in bubble trouble," Rubble whimpered. But as he floated along in his bathtub, Rubble started to enjoy himself. "This is fun," he said. Rubble saw a row of pine trees up ahead. "Pine trees," he said. "Oh no! One thing about pines, they sure are prickly." The prickly pines popped Rubble's big bubble. It fell through the tree and landed on a limb hanging over a river. Rubble called Ryder for help. We're on our way, Ryder said. Ryder put on a harness and Skye lowered him from her helicopter to the pine tree. A little lower, Skye, Ryder called. Hang tight, Rubble. Crack! Just as the tree branch broke and the top began to fall, Ryder scooped up Rubble. Gotcha, he said. Thanks, Ryder, said Rubble, giving him a big lick. What's your last wish, Rubble? Jeremy asked. I wish I could do something nice for all my friends, Rubble answered. Good pups deserve lots of good eats. Reward these pups with tons of treats, the genie chanted. Kaboom! There was a loud clap of thunder, and then it started to rain puppy treats. Yay! The pups cheered. In the barn, Ryder gently shook Rubble awake. Time to go home. Farmer Owl said you were a big help. I'll say, said Farmer Owl. You good pups deserve some good treats. He tossed treats to Rubble and Rocky, but Rubble said, no thanks. I ate a bunch from the sky. Ryder looked confused. Are you all right? Barns give me weird dreams, Rubble said, giggling.